everyone. Hope life is treating you good. My weekly vlog. I know I've been saying vlog, and I know that technically it is a vlog, so maybe I should start saying that. Anyway, so last time I was talking about how I was using the MyNet, MyNet Pro on my phone for like entering all my foods and everything. Wasn't doing it. However, I have been doing it now since Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so 4 days. So I decided to try it again. Because even writing things down, even though I'm trying to be really more conscious of what I'm feeling and stuff when I'm kind of craving things. And the first instance of when I was bad, per se, is I do the groceries because I'm on mat leave now, so I do it on Friday mornings or afternoons. And I was always getting all my stuff ready for Friday and Saturday nights for my binge fests. So, I'm just letting the app help me to realize, to really, think about what I'm eating and how much I'm eating in a day. And I wasn't giving it enough credit. Well, I mean, I think it is actually wonderful. I did give it credit, but you got to do it. Anyway, the point is, so made a conscious decision. It's kind of similar to Weight Watchers, my mentality right now, is I'm using this app to determine, it helps you calculate calories and fat and all this stuff, and it gives you kind of little thumbs up or thumbs down when, well, hey, you've gone over, how much fat you should have been today, or how much calories you consumed, or this or that, or what have you. So I made a conscious decision. I wanted my chocolate almonds. Normally, when I go grocery shopping, and especially for, like I said, my Friday, Saturday nights when I'm alone here, while my husband DJs, I usually will have a whole bag of chips and chocolate almonds and several things. So I chose one. Now what's also kind of crazy is instead of having it in the evening, I had it in the middle of the afternoon. So probably had about 30 or 40 of them. I know it's a lot, but I still worked out, still went on the treadmill for an hour. I didn't go over my calories for the rest of the day. So yes, it kind of ate up maybe half my calories for the day, or and not the most nutritious thing, but like similar to Weight Watchers, the value of that food is not as good because it's not as nutritious. But like, I'm not just thinking about calories, so I want to make sure that you do understand that. Anyhow, so, and then it's worked out well, because prior to first doing these vlogs, before I crashed and burned basically, so I went on Dr. Poon. Okay, so I went on to, it's pretty intense, low carbs, but I was doing pretty well. So I dropped 40 pounds, so that's the baby weight since I had my son, plus then some. But then I started having a binge fast, so boom, I had gained 9 pounds. And so since being good on Thursday and really watching the foods that I'm eating and trying not to eat late at night, I've even eaten late at night, even just popcorn. I'll tell you, actually, I'll say something about that in a moment. But so I have lost my point here. Where was I going? So as far as the eating, I'm not going over the calories and I'm not having a binge fest. Oh yes, so since Thursday, since being good, I dropped another 4 or 5 pounds. So here's where I'm very torn. It's still the issue of it's very hard to try to tackle weight loss, which I do need to do to be healthy, and not have the binges, but I've been pretty good. Now I do, back to the kind of eating late at night, yes, it's hard not to snack at night. So one example of something, they're really good, but they're kind of like one of those chip alternatives. They're like crackers, but they're crunchy like chips, but they're not supposed to be as bad for you. They're baked or whatever, but they have all this, they have tons of flavor, they have tons of sodium and all this stuff. So really at the end of the day, I looked at one of those bags because I easily ate at least one of those over the weekend by myself, and just a bag, I think in itself would be 1,000 calories, I think, at least, approximate anyway. So I'm like, okay, so I could do that, or I could have a Blue Menu popcorn bag, even if I ate the whole thing, 300 calories. So a quarter of the amount. So I bought popcorn bags, and if I'm feeling that salty craving, I'm gonna have popcorn even if I eat the whole thing. So now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of alternatives where there's no fat and low fat stuff, but then sometimes the sodium goes way up. So you really have to compare the nutritional labels, and I've done this before and I've known this for a while, and kind of decide which is your worse and less evil. So in some cases it's not better and you wind up getting the full fat thing because overall, just nutritionally, it's better. So anyway, popcorn is you know what, it's just going to have to be a better alternative for now. And like I said, I am trying to, at least if I'm a little snack, I'm trying to eat more in the day, so I'm not snacking so much at night. And that was my problem too. I'm actually in the morning now eating, like, I'll have all bran and oatmeal. So I used to just have one or the other, or like just a protein shake, and that was it. So of course this lovely, app is telling me, you need to eat more than 150 calories for breakfast. Thanks. So I should start adding maybe an egg too. I don't have any issues with cholesterol, so I should probably have an egg for just protein in the morning too. So I'll work on that, or at least just a snack, maybe late morning. Anyway, so it's helping right now. Things are in control. Maybe also because I'm vlogging. Maybe it's like I just don't want to have to tell you, anyone who's watching, that I had a binge fest. Like, I don't want to have to say, yeah, I ate this and this and this and this and this, which came to like 7,000 calories. Maybe I don't, like, don't want to have to do that. I'm anticipating it may happen, and I don't want to, because again, this is something I think I will battle for my entire life. But for now, the weight control is kind of helping. So, and I'm trying to be really conscious too. Like I said, I'm like, okay, I need to know I'm going to live for how much longer, hopefully a long time if I get things going here and treating my body right. I've been exercising, going to, like I said, doing the treadmill and going aquafit, which I love because I love the water. Trying to balance it out and not go too extreme with anything. So like I said, I had my chocolate almonds. I even had, on Canada Day, or not Canada Day, we'll call it Canada Day, when the men's hockey, so they won the Olympics and won gold. Go Canada, go! So my husband and I treated ourselves to Timmy's. Anyway, but I put it in the information, and it's in the app, so I had to have a few less calories and what have you and other stuff just for the rest of the day. Not too detrimental, it's not that bad, but still I had to be conscious that, well, you chose to have that in the morning with your half hot chocolate, half coffees from Timmy's, and which I'm also consuming a little more than usual because of the stupid promotion they have right now with Roll Up the Rim to Win. It seems my consumption of coffee goes up when that promo is on, so they know what they're doing. I'm a sucker. Anyway, long story short, am I eating perfectly? No. Am I working out? Yeah, I have been. Am I putting a lot of pressure that, I got to go to the gym 2 hours every day? No, it's too much. I have discovered, I've learned that when I go hardcore, really extreme on everything, then boom, I crash. That's what I do. My husband and I even were having a discussion that maybe I need to try just lose the weight over some time, be really good, and, similar to how I lost this 40 pounds recently, then I gained some back. You know what? Maybe that's what I need to do to just get down overall. If that means it's like kind of going like down a little bit, down a little bit, down. Yeah, maybe that's the way it's going to get done. But I don't want to have to for it to be a big crash to do it. But maybe if I'm really good for 3 weeks, if I have a day where I kind of lose some control, I don't want to beat myself up the way that I have. But anyway, I'm treating myself better. I'm working on it. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm still having, like I was saying, I'm kind of having some tear fests about issues with, not issues, but just worrying about stuff with my son and daughter. And I know I have to work on that a little bit. And again, the psychologist that I'm going to see will come into play. I found a great quotation, and you know what? Oh gosh, if I could find it right now, I probably won't be able to find it. Shucks. I should have thought of having that ready for you now. On Facebook. I will look now and see if I can find it without a decent amount of time here, and if I can't, then I won't. But anyways, just saying to, saying to something to the effect of basically getting to the shit that's causing your problems, if you have any problems, and whatever your vices are, right? So, it's just very, I love people, like, keep doing it. Like, even if it's just, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or what have you, people who post such, like, inspirational, like, quotations and stuff, it's really good to see those, like, on the regular. Does it mean you necessarily go out and change your whole world? No, but they help. So I'm going to read it, because I did find it, yay. Until you heal the wounds of your past, you are going to bleed. You can bandage the bleeding with food, with alcohol, with drugs, with work, with cigarettes, with sex. But eventually, it will all ooze through the stain and stain your life. Oops, made a mistake. You must find the strength to open the wounds. Stick your hands inside. Pull out the core of that pain that is holding you in your past, the memories, and make peace with them. And that is Janja van Zandt. I really hope I said that right. Yeah, and I actually gave respects to the person who actually said it. And what I loved is ripping out that pain. So everybody has pain all the time. that's life. I mean, you lose people in your life. There's grief. There's so much. I mean, life isn't about being happy every single day. It's just, I mean, that's not life. But so I don't think I'm alone by any means. But I guess what I'm a person who deals with a lot of regret, and I think about the past a lot. I think about so many mistakes I have made, and I want to get out of that. It's like move forward, move on, and that's what I'm hoping. Really, just like with it, once I'm talking to touching, no touching, please. But when I'm talking to the psychologist, I'm hoping that I'll get into that and why I'm like hanging on to that for dear life, and just so that I can move forward and succeed, and just not sit here and feel like an utter failure. Because like I had spoken to on my prior vlog, there's people who have better than you, and there's people who have worse than you, and that's it. And I need to stop comparing myself to everybody. I just need to forget about that, get that out. I think I will just be at ease with myself if I can just let go of that. Anyhow, I know there's probably a couple spots where I really should probably do some edits here, so bear with me, and I appreciate that you stayed with me, because I'm not going to bother. This is real, and that's life. Anyway, so that's the update. I'm doing pretty good, and I'm allowing myself to have, I'm not going to say cheats. You know what? You celebrate life. I'm not going to be the person, like, at my son's going to have his first year birthday in April. You don't think I'm going to invite people over, and I'm going to make cake and have a bite? Like, come on, I mean, yes, I've enjoyed life to an extreme because of my being overweight and being obese, but I can do it in balance. I'm not going to omit those things in my life and suffer for it. So anyway, a lot to think about. Balance, right? It's all about balance. So until next time, thank you for watching, and hope you're doing well, and it's one day at a time, and do not beat yourself up when things are not the best. Things are always going to, there's be another point in your life where things are better and things are worse. That's all there is to it. Anyway, thank you again, as always, for watching, and I appreciate all your support. Till next time, bye.